Welcome back, everyone. I'm Bragg. I'm joined here with Logan.
Howdy, howdy.
For the Quarantine Cup semi-finals between Ben and Duck. Before we get started, Ben, he won his last round pretty convincingly, from what I remember.
Yeah, he beat Lachlan pretty easy
with his Madolche deck. He's on quite the run. He's been on quite the run, and Duck using the old Eldlich. So without further ado, what do you reckon, Logan? You reckon we should get him started?
I reckon let's start it off. I'm really keen for this match. I think it'll be a really good match.
Sounds good. Oh, I can't go into the playoff table because of that. How awkward.
Well, cut this out. I'll send him a private message saying start.
I already did.
Oh, huge. You're really good at this. Yeah, I'm really keen to see how Duck plays this. He had a bit of an interesting game against Jono where he didn't play the best in the top 8 match, but I think he will learn from that and play a bit better this time round.
Yeah. This is a very weird matchup for both of these two. They're very two contradicting decks.
So Duck actually chose to go first, which isn't surprising.
Yep. He wants to get that VFD combo on board and proceed to negate everything.
Yeah. The thing is, if Ben opens an interruption and he gets to go second, he can really easily just take the game against an Eldlich deck. So this actually might not be the worst if Ben's opened up some interruption.
Yeah, it's... Oh, here we go. Here's the Old Land. Old Land to bait the Ash. He's remembered to go in his main phase. Duck's a pro. Yeah, like... It is very much you may as well do that first, because under no circumstances is anyone should be doing
that. It really is good to see a pay 8 feel great back in the
Mind you, Ben is not running Ash in the main.
He's not. What's his hand trap lineup for the main?
It is 3 Nibiru and 3 Gammas.
Gamma is a great card for this matchup.
Yeah.
Especially for this combo. And I think if he sees a Gamma and Nibiru, so if he sees Gamma comes down here, surely. Which seems like he hasn't, so it seems like Duck's pretty much off to the races here.
Yep. He's going to go full time. I mean, we still have a Nibiru, like a moment he can Nibiru as well.
Yeah, so the Nibiru comes down on the activation of this effect, surely. Yep. I think this is the best time to do it. You could wait for the O-line, but that gives them 2 tokens. I don't think
I mean, the Despot as well.
Ah, yeah, sorry, you're right. The Despot is in the new chain, so you probably wait there.
On the summon of the O-line token, like on the summon of O-line, will be a bit iffy.
Well, because it gives him 2 tokens afterwards, because he'll have the Nibiru token plus the O-line token. So it's just a bit of an odd thing to wait. But potentially he could be waiting for the Coral Dragon to come down, which is just like an extra blowout of resources.
Yeah, because he knows he's going for VFD, so there's not going to be any draws in between now and then.
True. The other problem is it very clearly seems like he doesn't have the Nibiru from the way Duck's speeding through this. But if he had waited for the Coral Dragon anyway, the Garden of the Road still being in the graveyard allowed him to get another monster back on the board. So yeah, it looks like Duck's just off to the races in this one.
Here comes the Crocodile Dragon. He allows him to draw 2 cards, you're right, because he used 2.
So he gets to draw 1 off the Ravenous and 1 off the Coral Dragon being sent to the graveyard.
Yes. I was going to say he only used one token, so he should only be able to draw 1. But yes, the Coral Dragon synchro material, really good.
You really have to give credit to the players who think through these sort of lines. Like, it's a really impressive line for the players who can come up with these lines.
Yeah, look, I always thought that Needle Fiber into OTKs was the bigger play. I never really went as big brain as the Rose Maiden, who just somehow exists.
Yeah,
VFD's out. He's sent the Old Land to use Eldlich Golden Lord's effect, bring out defense mode. It's with a big booty.
Yeah. This is a huge play for Duck. He's just got so much advantage. He should get a search off the Old Land here.
Mill. Yep.
So this is really big. He's got an Eldlich to VFD. He'll have a way to search off the Hakero.
Yeah, so then he sets the probably Sanguine, right?
Yeah, I think it'll be the Sanguine.
Unless he's drawn 3 Sanguines. Oh, he's drawn a bit of back row as well, apparently. Oh,
huge! So Ben is playing the Lightning Storms in the main. But it really is just how does Ben play through a VFD and Madolche, which I just don't think is possible.
Yeah. God, 4 back row in a Lightning Storm format is very huge from Duck.
It is huge.
He could have a Golden Land Forever back there, maybe.
Is he playing it?
Yeah.
Cool. So he's fine.
He could. That's
interesting. It's a weird situation with the Lightning Storms and the Eldlich deck because they just gain so much advantage. Well, there it is.
Yeah, the Lightning Storm. He has to.
Does he have Forever?
Unbelievable.
That's a really good play.
Oh, he doesn't. He's overextended. It's probably not going to matter too much. There's 2 big bodies up, and you can't activate the monster effects. But still,
you can activate the Sanguine in that situation because you can wait it and then get extra card advantage afterwards. Which is what I was going to say: is that the Golden Lands and the Elixirs, they just recur if you don't activate them on the Lightning Storm. So it gives you a 1-turn window to really win.
Yeah.
So, but
he's not going to capitalize.
Yeah, it's looking a bit closer now, but he's still going to get 2 searches in the end phase. So
there we go.
There it is. Don't see too many elixirs and golden lands in the graveyard to play through. So
never punished. Never punished. Yeah. All right. So for the side deck for these boys, I'm going to say, look, Ben does like he's going second.
He does. He's playing golden deck.
So his side deck to deal with this matchup, he could put in some Cosmic Cyclones. Evenly matched, he might put in if he maintains he's going second. I think we Storm Duster if he's made to go first also works as well. And Goes and Match works against this deck, I'm pretty sure.
I think from the way he just interacted with Lightning Storm, Ben surely puts in the evenly matches because Duck just overextends a little bit too much for the normal player.
Yeah. For Duck's side deck, if he's going first...
One Magician Soul, great card.
I miss him. And her. Sorry, it's Magicians, not Magician Soul. So Duck could put in a summon limit here to try and slow the game down a little bit. He could put a pointer in since he's going first to try and cut off any combos, especially like midway through Madolche. Skill Drain as well is not the worst. And yeah, that's probably what you'd like in his side deck.
This is a really good opening for Duck, having the 2 different traps. Oh, but an Imperm. That's really good from Ben.
No draw.
That's no draw.
Has he drawn any other Synchro plays?
Yeah, well, if he opens up any Synchro, he's off to the races.
So Sanguine managed to get what do you go for? Oh, go for the Golden Land Forever.
Can he save the Golden? Yeah, he can. Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting. He must think he has a way to get to. So he has an elixir in his.
Oh, so yeah, he's sitting on a Sanguine.
So he's sitting on a Sanguine. Well, he can.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, he's going to go into Sanguine. The other card could be a summon limit or whatever else. Maybe an Imperm.
Still isn't that great of a position because it will slow him down. But I think Ben's in a good position off that Imperm.
Definitely.
No, it's easy to green.
Yeah, getting the making the negate live as soon as possible.
So he really just has to bait out the Forever, and if he has the evenly matched, this is a great situation.
If he has another, Conquistador, he might wait to use the Conquistador effect before doing the negate.
That's fair.
Here we go. Here's the start.
This is what we want to see. So this is great. This is what we want to see from Ben. A good start here. Duck's not just going to shotgun. This is good from Duck, not just shotgun.
I can't even say that. It's just so, fair.
Oh, that's really rough. He had to summon it from the hand.
Oh.
Oh. Am I the only one who just really doesn't like Madolche art?
I'm not too big on him. Sorry to all the Madolche fans out there.
Sorry to the Uwers. That's it. I'm hated from commentary now.
So this could be a position to put Conquistador out, but he hasn't activated it. He hasn't done much else, so he's going for his rank 5 play.
Yeah. Well, he has to interrupt with this, right? He has to make an interaction.
Now,
here's the interesting question, because we were discussing this earlier.
there we go.
I don't know if that's that good in this situation.
You reckon?
So he can summon limit to stop this. So he'll detach from Teacher, and he'll shuffle away the Sanguine from the graveyard, which means he's just sitting there on a golden land forever and a big boy. But you would have to think that Ben had the outs for the summon limit.
He definitely has an out.
Well, the out is Lightning Storm, right?
It could be evenly matched.
True, but
he's got one to main phase 2.
Well, the evenly match he couldn't activate. He's got a monster on the board.
Yeah, I mean, it's more of like just making him sacrifice one of the cards.
True, but you'd have to set it.
But now here we go. Is he going to go for the Magician's Soul?
So you shuffle back the Sanguine plus the Magician's Soul, but he surely doesn't shuffle back the Illusion. Unless he wants to give Duck another chance to get inburned. Yeah, that summon limit again coming in clutch, as you said, Bragg. Really does slow down the Madolche deck. But it doesn't seem like Ben's opened up the ideal opening for Madolche.
No.
Along with having to summon the princess from hand. It seems like he's got a lot of interruptions maybe in his hand.
Yeah. So that Golden Land Forever was he was just waiting purely for the Lightning Storm.
And
I
mean, you'd have to think he's going to continue to hold for the Lightning Storm. But the Golden Land Forever doesn't recur itself, so Duck is holding to just 2 cards that can recur themselves. So it really is just a battle between the Eldlich.
Here we go. Discards this and another one to...
This is good.
So he has discarded Eldlich to pop the face down called by.
He has switched his monster to attack position. Oh, he's gone back.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Punished. And the call by has banished the golden hold before he can finish his effect.
NolanTCG being a very, very friendly opponent here, letting him take that back and switch into attack position.
If only call by stopped attacks from his monsters of the same name as well.
Yeah, huge. Alright, so this is a very good position for Duck to be in.
Yeah, some of them is still up and still has a negate, and another golden lord coming out. We might be seeing the end of this match quicker than we anticipated, unless if Ben has... If he can bait it and then evenly...
You would have to assume he drew the Conquistador for turn instead of setting it, which is a great draw if you're Duck. So here we go, we're in the... I don't know what phase we're in. I assume we're in standby phase.
Yeah, we're in blank phase.
We're in blank phase here. Oh, he passed. He just flat out passed. Oh, no.
Oof.
Well, that's 5.
Here we go. Normal summon Jet Synchron. Close enough.
I mean, that's fine.
So that's 75?
Well, okay, this is very weird. 55. That's very weird from Duck.
Yeah, I don't know about this, Chief.
So he must be sending the to Grave, but that's huge if he's doing... So we see Gamma! That's great. That's really big. Because he can't attempt to summon back the Golden Lord from Grave.
No.
We're going to see him attempt to here.
I don't know what Duck was going for there. He's just normal summoned.
I think he just thought he was... Again, this is what we were saying. Duck is very much prone to overextending and making a bit of an effort. So he's just going to go banish the Sanguine to get a Golden Land. But again, Ben...
he gets the Hackle Firebrax out. Then
he actually couldn't even attempt to activate the Hackle Firebrax.
No.
So that's...
He's going for a bit of poking damage.
I mean, also, the Gamma and that are meant to go...
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, it's okay. So he's even like he couldn't even gamma there. Yeah.
No. So he should have been taking 5k there. Now we have no power to go there, but yeah, really. Yeah. That's game.
Sorry for anyone listening if Logan's cutting out the recording or if it's my internet. Apologies for my audio quality. Look, since their table's locked off and no admins can get in there to give them the warning, we couldn't make them replay. However, I suspect the result will still be the same.
Yeah. So, yeah. Look, you got to feel for Ben here. This is a rough situation. The summon limit just, again, really coming in clutch here. I wonder the difference between Duck and Lewis's list in terms of the elder plays on the...
Does Duck think like it's just special summons for summon limit?
I have to assume so. I mean, I'll be honest. He did that. And that's actually a really, really big deal.
Yeah.
Which would have given him a 5, but...
Oh, I mean, no, he's swinging for 75 the previous turn. He should have swung. Swung, you got the negate, you've got another way to recur.
Yeah.
Are they going back and replay? Oh, here we go. Let's go and get the scoop.
We're back.
So they finally got their attention, the players at hand, and dragged them into the locals chat and told them about the irreparable game state. Look, a misplay has happened here, but I also don't think it affects the result too much. It's given Ben an extra turn. Duck was being absolutely crazy. Never punished, and I don't see how he's getting, like, unless if he comes in Cosmics, unless he's sitting on 2 spell. Okay, so face down could be Heavy Storm Duster.
If he's sitting on a that's really good. But 2 cards to play, which I don't know if he's going to be able to win off 2 cards.
Yeah, like, whoa, don't know what that's about. Right, here comes the Madolche. Does Duck have an imperm or anything to cut this off?
Well, you'd have to assume he doesn't have Lightning Storm, then it'd be something bad.
Very into, like, it's... I'm struggling to see the line here.
It's interesting.
He's past turn.
I think it's over. I think it's the end.
Duck goes to Duck's in main phase 1. Does he just go to battle phase and just take the opportunity?
If he doesn't, I'm going to be pretty mad if he just doesn't attack.
He summons into Torrential Tribute. Oh, he's an absolute maniac, Duck. He's an absolute maniac.
What's he doing?
Look, as far as, like, we know that, like, he's not sitting on any anti-summon cards.
Let's be real, Duck.
Alright. Ben's lost out here. Madolche have crashed and burned against the might of Eldlich. But if Duck's going to want to take out this final against either you, Logan, or Lewis, he's going to have to step it up a little bit.
I'm playing.
Absolute madman.
It's crazy, but thank you.
Nibiru under summon limit. Oh, what a disaster this is.
God.
All right, thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. Please catch the next episode where it'll probably be Logan versus Lewis in the next semi-final. Stay tuned.